Yeah, I ain't sleeping lately. I ain't sleeping lately. Yes, I know that I'm the only person.
What's going on, guys? Tanner back here bringing you another video, and what I got for you guys today is we're going to be discussing how to become wealthy in the military. I know you guys saw it in the title and you saw it in the thumbnail, and you're probably thinking, how do you become wealthy in the military? Everyone makes the same amount of money. Wouldn't everyone be wealthy? No, you wouldn't. And that's why I'm going to discuss the few topics that I jotted down on my notepad here on my monitor, and we're going to talk about those reasons on how you become wealthy in the military. I know a good amount of people who have become very wealthy in the military, and I know a lot of people who come out of the military broke with nothing to their name, besides the fact that they were in the military. So before we get into that, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting the videos the last couple of days. I know I say it in every video, but I do greatly appreciate all of the support that you guys give me. I wake up daily and crank out a video for you guys, try to get it up before 12 or 1. And I appreciate everyone who's showing support, everyone who DMs me and tells me they love the content. So I appreciate that. But before we get into the video as well, I wanted to talk about something that YouTube just offered me. They sent me an email, and it's called a membership. Now, I've never seen this before. I didn't know if this was a thing until the other day. And there's a couple of steps and some different levels and stuff. And so what it is you guys have, it's like tiers. So if any of you are aware of Twitch, it's like subbing on Twitch, except you get benefits. So like I could give it to where you guys have access to my personal Snapchat. I can make a thing to where you guys could FaceTime me. You guys could have access to see the videos early. You could see the different things I do behind the scenes. I could do private live streams for you guys where you guys can have personal access to ask me questions. I'll follow you guys back on social media, and each thing will be involved in a tier and so on and so forth. I can do giveaways for the people who are members of the channel and things of that nature. So if that's something that interests you guys, let me know in the comments below. I'll make it as cheap as possible. I don't do it for money. I just want to give you guys more benefits. And for the people who really do support the channel on that next level, give you guys the opportunity to get me to know me more on an in-depth level. For people who are wanting to lose weight, maybe I could put in there, I can give you guys more one-on-one advice, maybe a 20-minute phone call, and we can talk from there, like a FaceTime call, and I can give you guys information on weight loss, food, and stuff like that. So if that's something that interests you guys, let me know in the comments below. Smash the like button if you are new and enjoying videos. I mean, let's try to shoot for 40 likes on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. 3,000 subscribers, we are doing a massive giveaway. But without further ado, let's get into today's video of how to become wealthy in the military. Now, number one, when you first get to your base, you guys have a finance planner. So you're gonna do a welcome brief where you go in, they're gonna tell you about the things on the base, and a lot of people forget this information. You have someone on your base who is a finance personnel. It's not like going to base finance and dealing with them. It's actually a person who will sit down with you and go over your day-to-day costs and build a spreadsheet with you about what you spend on a monthly basis, your bills, your income, your income flow and your outcome, like how much you're spending and how much you're saving, which is a huge thing. And they'll help you set up a base of what you should be saving a month, how much you should have each month when you're done, and what things you can really cut out. About 2 months ago, I met with him, and it helped me show me that I should be saving around $2,000 a month just off of what I spend on my housing, my food, my utilities, my car payment, and everything, and how much I actually make. So that is with my money and my girlfriend's income as well. So there should be about $2,000 per month being saved and put just in a savings account, not touched. So meeting with them is one of the biggest things you can do. If you forget about them at your, when you get to your first duty station, I didn't even know it was a thing until one of my buddies who I grew up with, who is actually just got out, he was a staff sergeant at Beale with me. He told me that he met with him and he gave me his information, and I got in contact with him, and it was one of the best things that I could do. So go in there and meet with him, get a baseline of what you should be doing with your money each month. And they also, some of them, my guy is very good with stocks. They can teach you about the stock market. So that's another thing that's there. Number two, like I said, learn about investing. Investing is one of the best tools that you can learn. How to make more money with your current money, how to make money work for you, whether that's in real estate, stock market, bonds, if you do Roth IRAs, if you do, you do your TSP, like you have your savings plans, your 401ks, knowing where to put your money to make you more money so down the road you are set. I know personally I invest in stocks. I have my mortgage. This could be a rental property if I wanted it to be. I can sell it for profit. My property that I bought has already gone up about $10,000 in value since I bought it 6 months ago. So it's already a great investment. And being a homeowner, it's very rewarding. You have a tax write-off at the end of the year. So learn about investing, guys. There's plenty of people on base that can teach you about it. You just have to find the right people on your base. Talk to your senior leadership about that, because I guarantee you they meet with them, or at least they know them. Number 3, and this is something that's for new airmen, and I can't stress this enough. You don't need the brand new car. You don't need a car, because I can guarantee you do not have good credit, you don't have money saved for a down payment, and you're going to get a 29% interest rate on some car that you're going to be paying $600 a month just so you can flex on Instagram. And little do they know that you're actually hurting and you're regretting having that car every damn moment, because you bought a stock V6 Mustang when you're paying $600 a month with 29% interest, and you're going to not even be able to beat people off the line. I know it firsthand because I have 4 people at my shop who did it. Don't fucking do it. It's stupid. Now, I'm not saying go buy a grandpa car either. If you save a couple grand and lease a vehicle. People talk about leasing is stupid because you don't own it at the end, which is untrue. At the end of your lease, because I lease my vehicles. My grandfather who sold cars for 30 years leases his vehicles, because the way it works is at the end of your lease, you trade the car back in and you can get the newest year. So I had a 2019, okay? I had a 2019 Honda Civic Sport. I went really high on my mileage and I wasn't gonna be able to trade it back in because of how far I had to drive when I moved off base. I traded that car in 3 weeks ago, as you guys saw on the channel. I posted a new car video and I got the 2020 model. It actually lowered my monthly payment from what I was paying on my black Honda Civic, my 19, to my new white one. So I'm paying less a month, but at the end of that, all my maintenance is covered while I have the vehicle, okay? So at the end, the monthly payments I've been making have been paying off the car note. So say I wanted to buy the car from the dealership afterwards, whatever's remaining on there is what my monthly payment would be on a finance. So you're still paying it off, it's just you're covered more, and if you don't want the car and you stay within your mileage, you can trade it in and get the brand new year. And you're gonna have a lower rate of what you're gonna pay monthly, most likely because you'll have the trade-in value on that vehicle, plus if you have money saved. So if you want a brand new car, go looking at leasing, but save up a little bit of money so you can pay that down payment that they want, the upfront, to have the lowest payment possible. Then you have a brand new vehicle with all the features that you want. But buying a car that's a couple years old, there's nothing wrong with that, guys. There's nothing, you're most of you guys who watch these videos are 18 to 24. Most of the people are gonna be like your first actual car. You don't need something crazy. Wait a couple years down the road. It's just the way it is. I'm telling you that because it's smart. Number 4, don't spend unnecessary money. I know someone who, at my shop, they bought like 5 pairs of Yeezys. You don't need 5 pairs of Yeezys. Saving your money now is what's gonna make you set up for down the road. You don't need all that extra stuff. Now, and I know this is gonna be hard for a lot of people because a lot of people join the military that I know a lot of people who they didn't come from a lot. Their family didn't have a lot of money, so now they have paychecks and so people live in the dorms. You make like $1,800 a month after taxes, but everything's covered, so it's $1,800 to spend. But all of them have $0 at the end of the month. They're waiting for that next paycheck because they didn't save any of it. You don't need to buy unnecessary stuff. You don't need to go out to eat every night. Use your meal card while you're in the dorms. The food on your base is not as bad as you think. You just got to find the right place on base that serves good food. If you're going to Beale, I can tell you right now, the chicken sandwich from the bowling alley with that Chipotle mayo, that shit smacks. The taco salad from the bowling alley smacks. The pizzas from the pub are hella good. They have tons of stuff. Healthy bowls from the pub are hella good. Omelets from the Ramenade are good. There's food there. Just gotta find what is good. Save your money. Don't be buying a bunch of food. Set it up to where maybe you go out once a week with your friends. You celebrate on Friday night. You guys go out to like B-Dubs or Chili's or whatever it is that's near your base, and just have a good meal then. But use your meal card. Don't spend unnecessary money. You want to save up as much as you can while you're younger. I feel like I'm talking like an old man. I'm speaking like an old man. But it's true, it's what you should be doing. I'm putting out this content so you guys can learn and not make the mistakes that tons of people make every single day. Number 5, now this is what I did. Use your VA loan to buy a house when you get to your first duty station. A lot of people are gonna call you stupid, but you have to wait till you're out of the dorms. So in my scenario, I got to Beale, I'm from the area, so this may be different for people who are, far away from home. But if you plan on doing 4 years, if you get orders to another base, you can decline the orders. They can give you another set and then force you to go, but you can decline them. But the way to do this is, so say you get out of the dorms really fast, which it's easy to do when you're in the Air Force. It's very easy to get out of the dorms. Use your VA loan to buy a house and rent out the rooms to other airmen from your shop, airmen from your base. Charge them, so say your mortgage is $2,000 and it's a 3-bedroom home. Odds are your rent, or what they would be spending on like a 1-bedroom apartment, is gonna be like $800. So what you do, charge them $700, okay? $700 a piece. So say their rent on an apartment be $1,000. Charge them $700 for rent, utilities, and whatever, and then their half of the internet, their half of utilities. So say they're paying you $850 a month each. There's $1,700. Your mortgage is only $2,000. You're paying like $300, $400 a month to live in a house that you own. Okay, then you go to orders. Say you get orders. Rent out the house to those dudes. Get a contract, get a property management company to take care of the home. And I know this sounds like a lot, but just think about it. Then you charge them 3 people. Say you charge them the same $700 each for the rent, and then they're in charge of paying the utilities, paying their internet. Well, that's an extra $300, $400 a month in your pocket. Set $200 aside each month for being able to fix stuff with your insurance. Then you're making an extra $200 a month. That's profit. And you own the home. Say you want, when you leave that base, you don't want to rent it out and you want to sell it. Most of the time, your property value will go up in the 1.5 to 2 years you're there. Then you made profit. You take advantage of your VA loan. I'm going to make a video next week when I have more time talking about the VA loan and how to maximize your benefits out of that. But I'm being serious when I say it. Find a house to buy and then rent it out to airmen. Because say you leave your base and you rent out the house to other airmen that you work with and they fuck up the house and they're not going to pay for it. Say they bust holes in the drywall and stuff like that. Call the first shirt. The first shirt's going to make them pay for those damages. I can tell you that firsthand. They will make you pay for it. It's just the way it is. The first sergeant will take care of that. The military will take care of that. They don't want a bunch of dirtbags running around. You tell them that a bunch of airmen, you rented out your house to airmen and they destroyed it, they're gonna pay for the damages. So that's number 5. Number 6, I should have probably put this one higher. Credit cards. Credit cards are one of the biggest things that people get into trouble with. I personally am paying down a credit card that I put money onto when last year, my brother, I think it was right before I moved, it was September. My brother was at work and he had an accident where he was stripping boards. If you don't know where stripping boards is, he's pulling nails out of boards to sell the wood, and one of the nails dislodged and actually flew into his eye. And they had to do surgery on his eye, and he was all the way in Tennessee and none of my family could get there. I took emergency leave and I had to pay for the plane tickets and stuff because he was in a coma and we weren't sure what was going on. So I flew across the country and I put stuff on my credit card, but I'm paying off my credit card. Never missed a payment in over 32 months with credit cards. I've never missed a payment. My credit score is almost a 700 and I'm building that up weekly. But I know plenty of people who put a bunch of money on credit cards and they don't pay them off and they get stuck. Credit cards should be your best friend. When you get to tech school, the first thing you should be doing, or your first duty station, go to your BX and get a military star card. It is a credit card that works at your BX and gas stations and restaurants on base. At restaurants on base, they give you 10% off for using them, and then just pay it off at the end of the month. Say you go to Burger King, say your base has a Burger King as ours does. You spend $10, swipe your star card, you save $1, you pay $9. Use it at the BX when you first get there. That's what I did. I got to Beale, I took my star card. I had it at tech school, and that's where I bought my mouse, my keyboard, my Yeti mic, a bunch of other stuff, a PlayStation, and then with my first check, I paid it off. I got to Beale, and I needed stuff for my dorms. So I went in, I bought a comforter, I bought a trash can, I bought cooking ware, like pots, pans, utensils, because at my dorm we had a kitchen, and things like that, and then I paid it off. use it to your advantage, guys. There's tons of stuff on there. Just don't go overboard. But the Star Card is one that does not have an insanely high interest rate. They usually cap you about $500 to start. And it's a good credit card because you can't really go nuts. What are you going to go into the BX and buy a bunch of? Don't go in there and buy a TV. Don't max it. Don't buy a TV on it. You know, spend half of your money that you have in cash on the TV and put the other half on your card, and then pay the card off the end of the month. It actually gives you 5 cents. You save 5 cents a gallon on gas as well for those of you who drive. It's a good starter card. There's plenty of credit cards out there that have really good benefits to them. But one thing I will advise you to, do not get a credit card that has an annual fee on it. There's no point. Why would you pay to use a credit card? You already are paying for it to pay it off. Don't give them extra money just to have it. But your first card you should get when you get your duty station, get a Star Card. People laugh at them, but it's one of the best ones you can get, especially if you've never had a credit card. You're not going to get declined. You'll get one. And last but not least, save. Save as much money as possible, guys. You never know when you're going to need a rainy day fund. Say you want to go on a vacation, save that money. You want to have as much money saved up as possible for when you get out of the military. So say you don't find a job right away, but you saved $15,000. You have a ton of money. $15,000 where I live right now could pay my mortgage for 11 months, probably solid 11 months of my mortgage payments while I'm looking for, you know, a job. I'm gonna have a job set up for when I get out, but that's a lot. 11 months of mortgage? That's pretty damn good. Just save up your money, guys. You know, make sure you're investing. Don't go overboard on credit cards. Don't get a really high car payment on some brand new vehicle. If you guys have questions about anything about finance related stuff, I'm here for you guys. You guys know my social media. Please hit me up on there. I know a lot of you guys don't know I have a Twitter as well. That's in the description. Follow me on there. I'm very active on Twitter. I like to rant and just talk about random stuff on there. Instagram, I'm more based around Air Force stuff. I answer a lot of questions on there. Maybe I'll do a Q&A on Instagram and stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Let's shoot for 40 likes on this video. If you have any questions, you know, leave a comment and I'll answer them there. Hit me up on my social medias, like I said. Subscribe if you are new, and then I'm going to mention it again. The membership program on here, if that sounds like a good idea to you guys, let me know. I can go over the pricing and stuff like that so you guys know, if I figure out what you guys are willing to pay for things like that. I don't really know. If it's something you guys want to see, let me know. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. I love you all. Stay safe and have a great day.